gift was a tradition on the plantation. Whenever you left your cabin or the big house on Christmas morning, whoever you ran into first, Christmas gift, Josh. Before he could get our Christmas gift, Jackie, then he would be obligated to give me something for Christmas. That's the tradition. But nowadays, we just get up 4 o'clock in the morning and get on the phone and go Christmas gift, and they know the deal on the other end. Gullah. So here goes the Gullah night before Christmas. Even the night before Christmas and inside me house, everything settled down, even the mouse. The company done left from the big house at last, because the family, they all going down to their middle night mass. When all of a sudden, what that I Yeti? No, can't be Sandy Claus. He done get y'all ready for true. I ain't had no reindeer hoof to prance and pop and top my roof. Oh, now, if this is our hunt, come for make fun, I go and kill you again before you can run. Yeah. Well, I grabbed up the fire poker and opened the door. I swear I never been so surprised before. They Sandy Claus brought a rabbit with a gummy sack filled with Christmas gifts, flung across his back. He said Merry Christmas, but he have to make eggs, cause Butter Fox on his tail and he done give him chase. Well, I asked Sandy Claus, how come I ain't no reindeer pass? He say he left him home, be on foot real fast. Yeah. He say he got a dust round and be done 4 day clean, 4 Butter Fox catch him, Butter Fox that's me. So I tell Sandy Rabbit, man, sit and rest your feet while I go to the kitchen and fetch you something for eat. Well, Sandy said thank you, but I'm gonna have to jam him quick. 4 Butter Fox get you and yam old Saint Nick. Well, I fix him some collard green, some honey and ham, some whole cake and syrup for Sandy Claus for yam him. Now Sandy, he yam all the biddle, then he go and scrape till he work. Then he fill the chillin' socks. Then he turn with a jerk. With his left hand paw, he wipe his nose, he say Merry Christmas, and out that door he goes. And I watch him, yeah, till he must get out my sight, and pray Butter Fox don't catch him this y'all Christmas night. So I lock up good fashion. But when I turn round, down the chimney come Butter Fox, that old deceitful old hound, and then he got nerve, he the cuss. Drat that rabbit! I figure for sure I go and catch him this time before he get out the door. Now I know Brother Fox is a very soon man, so I will try for hold him as long as I can. Forgive Sandy time for going on his way, so all the children have present come Christmas Day. So I holler to Mama, come here quick, and talk to Brother Fox while I go for one, said Nick. Well, I lickety split down the road so fast, I get to the next house for a minute done pass. I bust open that door and I holler to Sandy. Butter Fox to we house and he done yam all the chillin' candy. Sandy Claus, Brother Rabbit, take your foot in his hand. I clear the little rabbit is a fast little man. I going back to my house. I figure Brother Fox done scared. No, he's still there complaining to Mama about the sour grapes. But he make him manners. The sly old dandy. Then he teeth the chillin' apples. They skyrocket and they candy. Seppin', he jump up in the chimney and the fire burn down low. Seppin' he foot slip in a hurry and he fall back on that floor. And the children apple, what he done tried for take, fall on the hearth and stag for bait. Then he jump up again and try for ride. That's when we all had a big surprise. Oh yeah, the skyrocket land on the red hot ember and blast Brother Fox clean out of December. Then when he get way up in the sky, he holler, Christmas gift, Lord, I's coming by. Yeah, still ain't a thing in the children's socks, but they still said a prayer for poor old Brother Fox. The Gullah, night before Christmas. Thank you. The Bible has been and still is the main center in our family today. One of the ways that it was used, and a lot of us weren't too happy about it, was if you were accused by a neighbor of, if Miss Mary accused you of stealing the figs off of her tree, or you broke her window, and she brought you to your parents and you were denying that you did it, they did this ritual called turning the Bible on you. So what they would do is they would turn to the pages of the Old Testament, and thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not lie, that kind of thing. And they would open the Bible to that particular page and place the Bible, the entire Bible, on a string. And then they would hold both ends of the string and they would turn the Bible while the Bible was on the string. So while the Bible was turning, I'd be standing there facing Miss Mary, and my parents would be there, and this is what they would say while the Bible was turning and winding up and down on the string. Why St. Peter? Why St. Paul? If Jackie telling a lie, let this Bible fall. My prayer would be that when the Bible finished winding down, that it did not fall off the string. Because if it did, I was in a lot of trouble. Gullah people. Part of this sweet grass basket is a major craft that was brought down from West Africa. Originally, the baskets were the huge work baskets that they used out in the field, and those baskets were done by men. Men were the original weavers of the basket. Their material was the split oak and the white oak bark. But for the women, the split oak and the white oak bark was too hard and rough on their fingers. So they went to using the sweet grass, which is here, from your beach fronts and your swamp area, the bulrush, which is at the bottom of this basket, the darkest on the bottom of this basket, the longleaf pine needle, which is in this basket, and the wraparound is your palmetto. That's what they use to wrap around the sweetgrass bulrush and the longleaf pine needle. Now, the only instrument that is used is the bottom part of a spoon, a teaspoon or a tablespoon, and it's called the bone. Originally, the bone was an animal bone, filed down to a point, and then it moved from the animal bone to a nail that was flattened to a point. And that's what they used to weave. And basically, it's used to slide the palmetto through and around the sweetgrass and the straw. Gullah. Now, these baskets, when I was a little girl, would cost you anywhere from 25 cents to 50 cents. Don't even try it now. Because something like this is probably 45, something like this is 60. And if you go to historic downtown Charleston in the market, you will pay historic money for the basket. So, if you see all along 17 North and South coming off the bridge when you get down to 17, especially going towards North and back around Town Center, you'll see the stands on the side of the road. Even though you don't see anybody, trust me, when you pull up, you will see somebody. You will see somebody. But the baskets are so intricate. Several of the baskets made by women in this area at the Smithsonian Institute. Awesome, awesome, awesome skill. This is what you call a starter basket. Now, you'll find them, you might walk around, usually during the month of February, which is our season time, we have the sweetgrass basket ladies in the cabin right before you get to the praise house. And this is what you call a starter basket. This is how they start. Sometimes it's done in an oval shape, sometimes it's done in a round shape. Sometimes when they do it like this, they put it down, because usually they're not quite sure what they want to do with it, so they'll pick up something else that they already have something in mind. You might have them have 5 of these starters going at one time before they actually finish a basket. Gullah, a people. Gullah, a nation. Every year in Beaufort, South Carolina is the Gullah Festival. Every Memorial Day weekend, you talk about storytelling and dancing and singing. Awesome, awesome activities down at the riverfront in Beaufort, South Carolina, a few miles from Hilton Head. And this is every Memorial Day weekend, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you get an opportunity, do go see. Every second weekend in November is the Civil War reenactment here, an awesome history lesson for children and adults the same. You actually see what actually goes on or went on during that time. Gullah, people. This plantation was shut down for the filming of 3 movies, North and South, Queen, Alice Haley's sequel to Roots, and The Notebook. If you read any of those movies, you will see this plantation in living color. Gullah. Slavery. That's all right. Slavery. That's all right. Slavery. That's all right. That's all right. Long's my soul got a seat up in the kingdom. That's all right. Talk about me as much as you please. The more you talk, I'm going to bend my knees. Long's my soul got a seat up in the kingdom. That's all right. Your story, my story, our story. Your story, my story, our story. Your story, my story, our story. Your story, my story, our story, his story. The night is beautiful. So are the faces. So are the faces. So are the faces of all of my God's people. God bless you all and thank you so much.